just look at it. Welcome to Evolve Tuning once again. David here. And here is the 240 SMURRFX. And it started. Thank God. Almost around 1 year today, I got the 240SX. I bought it July 31st of 2015, and now it's August of 2016. A lot of progress has been made. The engine has been mounted in the chassis itself. All the suspension is done. All the bushings are done. All the ball joints are done. The subframe is ready. The coilovers are ready. The whole car mechanically is ready. The diff is in the back. The clutch is working. The flywheel's working perfectly. What could go wrong? Well, this is the real heartbreaker. It is the biggest tease in the world to have this car scoot out of the shop, and it makes me really antsy, to be honest. But the thing is it's going into limp mode, and that's why it's just dumping fuel like crazy. So you start the car up, and when you push down on the pedal, nothing happens. Push it all the way down on the floor, you wait a beat, then it moves. It doesn't free rev or anything like that. It just blips. Now, this is not because of the shop, this isn't because of anything, it's because of the ECU. The ECU in this car is very old and very primitive. So this is very limiting to my capabilities, and also the wiring harness isn't communicating with the ECU. You plug it in and it fails almost every single code in the book. It starts, but it doesn't go anywhere. So that's an issue, so I hear. But other than that, seeing the car the first time, like in the sunlight, in the gravel, outside of the shop, and seeing it actually have a little bit of life, I'm lost for words. It's spectacular to me to see that we've come this far in just a year. And every time I visited the shop, I did a vlog not too long ago. Here's right here, we talk about my experience in the shop and how great it's been. These guys have become my friends, and they're fantastic guys. I couldn't have done any of this without them. Also, I can't believe how well the kit came together. Like, I was really wary of doing a body kit when I first got the car. I knew I wanted to do it, and I wanted to do something that was semi-timeless, but semi-early 2000s. So I didn't want to go fender flares. I didn't want to do any of that. I wanted something very clean, and that's why it's wingless. It's wingless, I know. And I kind of wanted that very smooth transition. Maybe I'll do a small little lip or wing later down the road. I'm leaving it wingless for now. But other than that, the lines of the car are great. There's that little gap in the back because of the origin kit, but that's apparently normal. You can ask Adam LZ, and he had the same issue before he got his fixed. So I'm not sweating that too much. I remember the wheels I was on the fence about when I got them. Now I love them. The seats, the status seats from Agency Power are amazing. The engine bay itself came out really, really blue, but who cares? I'm that dude of blue, so I don't really care. That's what it's made for. Another issue too, though, is the headlights go up and down on their own. I have them disconnected right now, but they just don't stop. So when the battery's connected, it just wants to do its own thing. I guess the car was so happy that it actually worked somewhat, it just couldn't handle the excitement. I know what you're thinking. Even if the headlights don't work, the car is so pretty. Why is it gonna have gross yellow headlights in the front? After all this work, I'm gonna just not worry about that? Well, we got new headlight housings. So these are capable of using HIDs, and they're like 20 bucks. So why not? Out of all the things I've done for this car, was I really gonna skip out on these? Wow, what a tool. Along with that, to my surprise, I came by the shop again to kind of check out the car, work on the car and everything else, and it had a flat tire. So I don't know how that happened because the car's barely moved at all, but that's probably why it has a flat tire. It's just so resentful towards me. It's like, can I just work? Because my original plan was to use stock ECU, and with how complicated that's been in the troubleshooting, we've tried a whole bunch of stuff, and we've even repinned the math, and that didn't do it either. So we're just like, let's just go Mega Squirt. That's pretty much what we're aiming towards, and it's gonna take me a while to obviously get the Mega Squirt because it is a lot more money down the road. But if the car is gonna perform 10 times better, I'm in no rush. If the car is going to be that much better, and you have so much more capabilities with the Mega Squirt, you can do rolling anti-lag if you wanted to. Not that I really need to, because I've built twin turbos, so it's going to hit like a ton of bricks, but you can do two-step. You can do all these amazing things, and it's an accurate reading of everything. The car knows what it's doing with a standalone ECU. Since this car started off as something I thought I was just throwing an engine in, I never thought I would have to do that, but you learn about these things, and a standalone ECU is the way to go, without a doubt. So save your money, get a standalone. Because had I had the right harness and ECU setup, the car would be running and driving now. And mechanically, like I said earlier, everything else works. So yeah, that's the 240SX update. A lot of people were getting pretty restless because I posted it all over my social media, and I know you guys wanted to see the car again and how everything's going. So things are going really well. They might not seem like it, but things are going really well, and it's gonna be done eventually. That is my mindset. 14-year-old David would have killed to have this car, and that was my goal in the first place. So thank you guys so much for watching this quick little update video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I just don't spit out more blue smoke, because I love blue, but not that much. Let's just not do that. I'll see you guys next time, guys. Have a fantastic day.